ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. On the heels of the Carifta Track and Field Championships, some concerns have been raised as to the makeup of some of the relay teams the Bahamas put on the track. B3's boss Rosemarie Carey responded this way.
It wasn't brought to my attention until at the very last moment. I spoke to the technical director to see what could have been done and trying to see how we could best make amends. Tony Williams and I went around to see what the issue was. We didn't get to see the head coach, but unfortunately we could not intervene. The only thing I want to say is that to offer my deep apologies to the athletes that were affected and wait to hear the reasoning by the head coach on the decision that was made. You have to understand that the coaches was recommended by the Coaches Association, which the Federation ratified. And given that stance, you have to give the coaches the autonomy to put the best team forward. Not necessarily that you agree with what transpired, because you don't want any athlete to feel as if they were maligned, and you don't want to disenfranchise anyone. So I would await to hear to see the report from the head coach and to have that explanation.
After winning the overall title of the Carifta Swimming Championships for the fourth time in the past 5 years, members of Team Bahamas treated to a reception before they left Jamaica, and it was all thanks to one of our own as Therese Turner-Jones welcomed the squad to our home.
To me, it's just hospitality. It's connecting with Bahamians and young people. They're so special, and they did such a great job. So for that, I'm really, really happy. And I know apparently I've been caught on Flow live stream with the cowbells. I've never used cowbells in my life, but apparently I used them, and it was caught on camera, so that's kind of nice. But it was fun. And the kind of work that I do, I'm in the area of development, right? So the Inter-American Development Bank, where I work, is and located here in Jamaica. We're in the business of improving lives. So when I see these kids excelling in a sport that's difficult and takes a lot of effort, a lot of training, it's just good to see, and I think we really need to keep encouraging them.
The Women's Basketball Association's Best of 7 championships set to tip off tomorrow night at the AF Adelaide Gym. In Division 2, the Alive Buckets will match up with the Breezes High Flyers. For the Buckets, they'll look to keep the momentum going from their victory on Wednesday over the Cairo Contractors Resistance.
It's our first year in the league. We come to make a statement we want to face the defending champions, who has a pretty good team, so we get prepared for them Saturday. I'm sure we can win. I'm sure once we keep playing our ball, keep doing what we got to do, and keep communicating, we'll be all right.
The championship in Division 1 comes down to a matchup between the Rockets and the Commonwealth Bank Giants. The Giants are still perfect on the season, and they know it won't be easy keeping that streak alive.
It's another good team, to get, Livingston and Eugene, really the two pillars, the team, so we get our hands full again, but, we always coming for something.
Could that team take a game off you guys?
It could go either way, but in the end of it all, I think we deeper, so we'll be able to persevere through the next series.
The ladies held court on Thursday at the Donald Davis Gym. For more on that, here's Amajal Knowles.
2 games in the New Providence Women's Basketball Association last night, the first being the 3J Cheetahs versus the Foxy's Angels. The teams were gridlocked at 8-8 at the end of the first quarter, as the Angels started off a bit slow, but managed to get back in the game after they capitalized on a few Cheetahs turnovers. The Cheetahs jumped out to a 28-17 lead at the half, where in the fourth the Angels managed to cut the lead to single digits due to the apparent fatigue on the side of the Cheetahs when they had 6 uniformed players. This lack of depth manifested itself as the Angels cut their nearly 20-point lead to 5 with just under 2 to go. However, the Cheetahs managed to hit enough free throws down the stretch to hold on to the 53-47 victory.
It was not a pretty one. Only had 6 players out today. We played against a young and upcoming team. That's a good little fighting team. I like that team because they have a lot of young high school girls. I got a bunch of old veterans on my team. They were the shape bad and they put a good run on us. But it was a good win for them. Good wake up.
And the second game saw the Boomerang Lady Operators take on the Lady Connectors. It was a relatively close affair through the first two quarters as the teams were only separated by 4 at the end of the first half, with the score being 28-24. In the third quarter, the Lady Operators got some hot shooting from Ruth Ann Sims, who knocked down several jumpers, as well as several blocks from Brittany Harris, who finished with 5 for the game. Lady Connectors made things interesting at the end, but the Operators managed to hold on for this 47-41 victory.
I don't know the few things that we did well, but thank God I get a group of veterans and they know how to play through a little bit of adversity. But basically, all in all, we just out of shape. We need to come out to practice and work out. We haven't had a good practice yet for the year, and that's all we basically need to do. Come out and just work out.
For ZNS Total Sports, I'm Amajal Knowles.
The ZNS Basketball Club putting on its inaugural Easter AAU Basketball Tournament. It started today and runs through tomorrow at the AF Adderley Gym.
We know that there are a number of clubs in the Bahamas, especially in New Providence, that deals with the development of basketball for kids at the youth age. So we thought it would be good, and we call it a club, and the challenge is to see who's the best club in Nassau or the best club in the Bahamas. This is our first year. This year we're going to take it small, so we're starting off with 4 categories. We're starting off with under 12 boys and girls. We're going to do the 13-14 boys, and then we're going to do the 14-16 girls. And the reason why we extended it to 14-16 as opposed to 15-16 is because we find that we don't have as many girls playing, and therefore we want to give them an opportunity to play. And 14-16 is not too bad.
And just trying to expose them and continue to develop them. Hopefully in the near future they could be successful enough to receive scholarships. So this weekend we're really encouraging families and friends of these players in terms of the parents and uncles and aunts to come out and support.
The second annual UB Fit 5K, 10K Fun Run, Walk, Bike, and Skate is set for tomorrow. Organizers are looking to build off the success they had last year.
The response was tremendous. We had over 500 participants. We raised $35,000 in donations and in-kind sponsorship. And so we're so pleased that the community is excited about this initiative and that it's growing beyond just a race.
Are you guys trying to match what you did last year or exceed it?
We're trying to double it. The support has been tremendous so far, and we believe that we can do that. So this isn't only just a run. We have Race Village. So when you come back from the race, we have a concert with D-Mac as our special performer. We're going to have prizes, surprises, a health expo, and an opportunity for the community to come together to celebrate the University of the Bahamas.
The one-of-a-kind Bahama Golf Course is open for business and is one of the toughest tickets in town.
The golf course has been fully booked, and especially this particular winter, all tee times have been totally taken. Standing room only, they would say, and booking times. That's why we are so happy to be able to fit in the Bahamas AIDS Foundation. We have made a commitment that we're going to have limited charity golf events on this particular golf course, in addition to our own Bahama Open.
And that will do it for sports, but stay tuned. The Bahamas Tonight comes back after the break.